Attention homeowner here in the Lafayette area, thinking about selling your home, please consider these 5 possibilities that can make selling your home a difficult process. Let's get into the video. So you're thinking about selling your home for whatever the reason may be. Maybe you're upsizing, maybe you're downsizing, maybe you're just moving away altogether, away from the Midwest or anywhere else for that matter. But there's some 5 common mistakes that I see happen. I'm seeing them quite too often. I really don't know why they happen, but they just happen. So let's get into it. So we'll do countdown from 5 and work our way up to number 1. So number 5, professional photos. Making sure that you have professional photos that will properly highlight your home, highlight its best features, whether that's something on the outside, in the kitchen, whatever they may be. Professional photos throughout the whole home should be done. Always remember, the person that's going to be buying your home may not necessarily live in the area. They could be relying specifically and only on professional photos to make their decision on purchasing your home or not. Mistake number 4 that I'm seeing is staging the home. So it doesn't have to be professionally staged, but certainly you would like to declutter the home, make it appealing and welcoming for when you do go live and you have home showings and people are coming into your home to view it. And so you want to make sure that decluttering is certainly a step that takes place, and staging, if you will, beautiful pillows and whatever the case may be, to highlight your home is best. Mistake number 3 that I've been seeing is in the particular notes of the home, some sellers are requesting that they're not going to respond to any offers for 48 hours or a couple of days, and 50-50 on this one. I feel that if your home is for sale, great, let's sell it to the first individual that's going to come up and offer you what you're looking for and maybe a little more, and let's make a deal if they are a strong buyer. However, I was in a scenario where I did have a strong buyer, and the simple fact that they needed to wait 2 to 3 days to know if they were gonna buy your home really turned them off, and they just went and bought something else. So I can only imagine that happens more often than we'd like to think. So therefore, try to avoid it. Mistake number 2 would be overvaluing your home. So you're thinking of selling your home, you've done some homework, hopefully you have good representation, who has also done good homework on knowing what your home is worth, what it's going to sell for, and certainly more importantly, what it's going to appraise for, right? So even in a seller's market, I'm seeing homes that are not selling quickly enough. What I'm seeing is home price drops that are happening after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, until you get back to the number where it probably should have been from the beginning. So just remember that the longer it stays on the market, especially in a seller's market, the more buyers start to think what's wrong with it. And to avoid lowball offers, consider pricing the home aggressively, but properly from the very beginning. And mistake number 1 that I'm seeing is the proper representation. Make sure that whoever assists you is experienced to sell your home. So yes, even though it's a seller's market, and yes, some transactions are super easy and homes sell in a day, but what happens when it doesn't sell in a day? You would be surprised how often I personally take my buyers and we go look at a home, and I could see in the computer system that the home hasn't sold, has been on the market for a week or 2. Do you know that I never get a phone call from that agent that's representing that homeowner? Never get a phone call that says, hey, you had a showing yesterday at 5 o'clock. How did it go? Are your clients interested? Can we make a deal? So none of that is happening. So you're not being represented properly. You're not hiring someone that's is looking out for your best interest, making phone calls, making follow-up calls, marketing your property so that they can get the right buyer to buy it, and a couple of other things that kind of go in on this particular topic. But particularly, I want to just stick to get someone that's going to represent you and your best interest. Don't just hire just anyone. And again, yes, it's a seller's market, but there's still other things that happen. I mean, just look at the computer system. You don't have to believe me. You see deals that fall apart and houses back on market. You see the price drops. You see the expired listings. I mean, none of that is secret, private information. If you just look at the computer system often enough to remember the homes, you'll see, oh, that one went on contract. Oh, by the way, oh, it's back on the market. So there's a reason for that. What that reason is, I'm not sure. It could vary. But more importantly, having the right representation, having someone that's going to go a couple of steps further to assist you in selling your home. So avoid those 5 mistakes. There's a whole lot more that goes into selling a home, but definitely those top 5 mistakes will put you in a path of success. If you have any questions, I'm always available to assist you. My information will be below. And it was nice talking with you guys. Thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe, and have fun in selling your home and enjoy the process.